I definitely realized after this shopping trip that changing things up can get a little pricey if you're not paying attention. Hey guys, my name is Vanessa and every Saturday I share my grocery haul and meal plan for my family of 6. Now I did miss last Saturday because we have a few things coming up and I wanted to go ahead and get ahead of the game. So instead of trying to grocery shop, film, edit, and upload all in the same day or two, I'm gonna share them a week behind. And that way, when I'm going over the meal plan, so that way I can just pop up a picture or talk about a recipe because it would have been in the past and we'd already made it if I remember to take pictures. So I wanted to go ahead and change it up just to give myself a little bit of extra time with everything we have going on. And that way you guys aren't waiting on a video and you know it's gonna be out every single Saturday morning. So thank you guys so much for your patience last week and knowing that I was going to return this week because I have. So I already shared on my Instagram that I went to Trader Joe's. I also went to H-E-B, and then we have been switching things up a little bit, just more focused on whole foods and a little bit of a healthier version of items for our family, our kids included. So we did do a little bit crazy last week, but hopefully it'll be better for next week. And I am all in the learning process, what's working, how we're fitting it into our budget. We definitely need to change some things up. So we're gonna get right into the food hauls and then into the meal plan. So Trader Joe's, the total was $211.90. And as always, look at her. It's really hard to keep her off the table. Let's hope she doesn't jump up on here. But it was really different shopping at Trader Joe's now that I am really focusing more on whole foods, low carb, low sugar, and starting to switch my kids over as well. So it was definitely different. I was browsing the normal things that I pick up, the gnocchi and the little pancake bites for the kids, and I was like, nope, I can make those a healthier version for my kids and I already know they like them. So I did not pick up. So a lot of these things are new. Also, my daughter Paige, she's 15, I gave her a vegan meal prep cookbook for her birthday, and she is going to follow a whole meal plan in there. So I picked up a lot of things for her as well. So you guys are actually gonna see that on Thursday. She is gonna be the kids edition for my collab that I'm doing for this month in July. So let me go ahead and show you guys everything I got. I got the coconut beverage. That is for a recipe. I always pick up these. I feel like 99 cents. I just think that's a really good deal. I got my favorite, which is the lemon. This is Trader Joe's brand of sparkling mineral water. And then I have not seen these two flavors before. So I picked up the starfruit and the cranberry clementine to give those a try. So I couldn't decide when I was looking at the burgers, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick up all of them because they only have 4. Is it 4 in each of these? Yeah, 4, 4, and 4. So I picked up all 3 of the ones that I thought looked good, and then we can mix and match or do whatever, have them for lunch or plan a dinner one night and then just cook all of them, whatever we feel like we want to do. So I got the mahi mahi burgers, the chili lime chicken burgers, and then the uncooked grass-fed Angus beef burgers. I got the 3 blend of peppers. My kids have been absolutely, you can see they're starting to melt a little. I need to get them in the freezer, but my kids are really, really loving scrambled eggs in the morning. I mean, I feel like we are eating eggs every single day. So I wanted to go ahead and see if they would want to start adding some of this into it. I know my daughter Pearl probably will, and Paige, but as far as the other 2, Bryce and Rose, it's still gonna take a little bit to introduce some of these things that they're just scared of. They're like, no, that's not, I can't eat that. So I picked these up just to see if they would give those a try. I also got a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper, 4 beefsteak tomatoes. All right, this wasn't on my list, but I love picking up new things every once in a while for the kids to try. And these are white apricots. Grown in Brentwood, California, it says on here. So I'm gonna let them give those a try. Got some raw pumpkin seeds and raw whole cashews. This is for my oldest daughter as well. I've never picked up a beefless ground beef before, but whenever we have taco night, she always just makes herself a salad. So I figured I would pick this up and I'll cook this for her as well as normal ground beef, and then add the taco seasoning in there, and then she can still have tacos with us. Needed this for a recipe. I've never picked it up before. I was really worried I wasn't gonna be able to find it. I actually have 2 more things that I've never seen before, and I might be ordering them on Amazon, but I'll definitely share that on my Instagram if I end up picking those up. But this is Designer Whey, natural 100% whey protein. So needed that. Got some more almond flour for recipes. Picked up a reduced sodium soy sauce, and then, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm excited about this. I only picked up one, and then once this is gone, I'm not gonna pick it up again because it's actually better to just make your own coffee, obviously. I mean, it's not horrible. It's got 2 carbs and then no sugars, depending on what you put in it. But it is the coconut cold brew coffee concentrate. It makes 4 12-ounce cups of coffee. So I am excited about that. That only comes out in Trader Joe's seasonally, so really around, you know, late summertime. Got a bag of avocados, the 4 count, a bag of organic onions, a large container of organic blueberries. I need some for recipes, and Paige needs some for her meal prep, and then our kids love eating them as well, so got a big one. All right, instead of buying a huge thing of cherub tomatoes, I need to do a little research, because I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that too many tomatoes are really bad for your stomach. And my kids have been eating tomatoes all day, every day. So I only picked up a small one, and I want to try just some other things and see if they'll start eating other things, because seriously, like, this has been their diet. It's ridiculous. So I just got the mini pearl grape tomatoes, and I'm not going to pick any up from H-E-B. So this is going to be it. All right, I got these just to add to one of my like homemade Lunchable lunches. And it's the oven baked cheese bites made with 100% cheese, high in protein and gluten-free. A head of lettuce. All right, I picked up 3 of these, one for my oldest, myself, and my husband, just because I wanted to give it a try. This is not something that I will pick up all the time because it's really not the best. It's not horrible, but it does have quite a few carbs in it. So the total carb count is 21, but there is 14 dietary fiber, and there is 1 sugar and 3 erythritol. 21 protein, 9 fat. So I didn't think they were horrible, but I really wanted to try it, especially if there's a day where I don't eat breakfast, and like today, it is 2 o'clock and I have not eaten breakfast and I have not eaten lunch and I am starving. So I'm just gonna eat one of these and then wait until dinner, and that's all I'll have today. But I went ahead and picked those up just to try it. My daughter Pearl absolutely loves guacamole, and she loves adding it to her lunches sometimes. So I went ahead and picked up this 6 individual packages of, I think they're 2 ounce, yeah, 2 ounce each, and it's just guacamole to go. So this definitely makes it easy to get some good nutrients into her body. All right, I got 2 sticks. Well, actually this is more than, you know, 2 things, packages of Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. I plan on doing a lot of prep this week, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty on hand. Almost out of olive oil. Picked up some more of that. I've actually been using avocado oil instead of olive oil, but my oldest daughter, with her meal prep, she requested the olive oil. That's Rose in the background there. Got a 2-pound package of the Driscoll's organic strawberries. Again, my kids just love these, and Paige needs some for her meal prep, and then I always add these to breakfast and or lunch for my kids. All right, we are switching up some of our meats and eggs, which I'm gonna get at H-E-B and you guys will see, but have you guys seen The Magic Pill on Netflix? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So that's why I'm definitely changing not only my husband and I, but my kids to more of a whole food, low carb, low sugar. So I went ahead and picked up the more expensive ground beef, but actually Trader Joe's isn't as bad as I thought. I think these were $5.99 each, and I feel like they're more than that at H-E-B. I could be wrong, but I've never purposefully looked for the organic and then grass-fed. I've always just purchased those logs from H-E-B. I know I'm horrible, but I make the changes when I can. So I went ahead and picked up 2 pounds of the organic ground beef. It is 85% lean, 15% fat, no antibiotics, no added hormones, and then 100% grass-fed. So 2 of those. And then I saw this, it's not on the meal plan, but I could always use this for lunch, or I'll just save it for next week because I only go to Trader Joe's once a month. So I stock up on things when I see them. But this is the fully cooked, uncured Bavarian bratwurst. I am excited about this. No nitrates added. So yeah, I'm hoping that those are super, super good. And then the kids are gonna be making their own lunch one day just to get them back in the kitchen. So I got the Hebrew National uncured beef franks. This is no nitrates either, so I'm excited to do this recipe with them. I got a few seasonings. I still have the everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, but I've never purchased these two, so I didn't pick up the bagel one, but I got the 21 seasoning salute and then the chili lime. And then I saw this and I was like, oh dang, that looks good. So this is barbecue rub and seasoning with coffee and garlic. So this does, let's see, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein, but I don't know the rules. I'm still learning. The ingredients says coffee, brown sugar, sea salt, sugar, roasted garlic and onion flakes, and then smoked paprika flakes, red bell pepper, clement gold rind, and paprika oil, but it doesn't have any sugars in it. So I know it's not focusing on that, but so I don't know, but I thought that sounded really good. And with us starting to grill more and make more like whole meats and recipes like that, I wanted to really get some really good seasoning. So I'm excited to try that. Got some organic sour cream, organic free range chicken broth, a pineapple. This was interesting, and I feel like this is gonna be a side with this maybe if I end up doing that for lunch one day. But this is a healthy 8 chopped veggie mix for salad, sauteing, or anytime you need fresh veggies. So I thought I would give that a try. Got some of the fresh, not frozen, riced cauliflower, a small watermelon, that is for Paige. I'm actually gonna pick up a bigger one at H-E-B for the kids. 2 pints of Driscoll's organic raspberries, some organic cut and peeled carrots just for snacking on, organic romaine hearts. These are for Paige also, a package of dates. I don't remember the last time I tried dates. It might have been a child, so I'm curious to try these as well and see if I like them. And then of course I always try to pick up flowers every time I go to Trader Joe's. I just feel like their prices are fantastic. So I got 3 different kinds and I'm gonna try to mix them myself. So maybe I'll post a picture on Instagram once I get them all set up. But that's everything for $2.11. I feel like because I got a lot of organic and specialty items, you know, more expensive things, that doesn't look like a whole lot for $2.11. All right, now time for H-E-B. I am definitely going to need to change things up next week and really go easy peasy and not try anything because this was $258 and some odd change. I already forgot. But let me go ahead and show you guys what I got. I got another bag of the Lily's dark chocolate. I'm going to be trying to make some cookies. We have some new neighbors and they have a little girl that is the same age as my twins. So we're going to go over there and meet them this weekend. And I'm gonna try to make some keto chocolate chip cookies, but I got something else as a backup just in case. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make both of them, but I needed some more of those. And then you guys are gonna see when I go over the meal plan that I am using a few of y'all's recommendations. Last week I asked for you guys to either leave in the comments or email me a recipe that you would like me to try and share, or not necessarily share, but try. So one of those recipes called for toffee bits, so I went ahead and got these. And then, all right, I know this looks like a lot of Lily's chocolate. It's 2 of each bar that is at my H-E-B, and I'm bummed because it's no longer $1 off, so it's not $1.98. They were $2.98 a piece, but there are 3 of us who eat these in the house, so this will definitely last us longer than a week, I felt like, because it looks like so much. I needed to remind y'all that it's not just me eating these, it's my husband and my oldest daughter. And I think if my kids, my younger 3, start saying I want some kind of candy, I'm gonna give them little pieces of this too and see if that works. So the flavors that I got 2 of the almond dark chocolate, 2 of the original dark chocolate, 2 of the salted almond milk chocolate, 2 of the creamy milk chocolate, and then the creamy milk chocolate, and this one is my absolute favorite. This one is the salted caramel milk chocolate. So these are really, really yummy, and they definitely help curb my sweet tooth when needed. All right, I was trying to look for some chips for the younger kids because they really do love chips. However, the Benito's brand of chips, I felt like they weren't as good as they could be. So I'm still on the hunt for some chips, but these looked okay for my kids. So this is Benito's Baked Bean Crunch Mac and Cheese. 5 protein, 3 fiber. I got some more low carb tortillas. I'm actually picking this up to use instead of bread this week. I opted not to buy bread for my kids. They actually haven't really had sandwiches a lot lately. So I wanted to have this on hand, and we are having a taco night again, so I definitely want to have that on hand for them. Got some more deli meat. I got the oven roasted turkey breast and the mesquite ham, a large watermelon for the kiddos, and then I got this sugar-free ketchup. And all right, so I was looking at the chocolate milk, and there's no chocolate milk that is good. I mean, obviously, there's no chocolate milk. This was the best one. I looked at different kinds of almond milk. This one is almond and cashew, so it's chocolate, obviously, 10 protein, and my kids don't drink it all the time, but they do enjoy chocolate milk, I'm not gonna lie. So it's got 18 carbs, 2 fibers, and 14 sugars, and then, let's see, includes 14 added sugars. So the ingredients are almond milk, cashew milk, protein, pea protein, and then it has everything like in, those are the main ones. I'm not reading all those other ones because that's too dark for me right now. So I picked up that, and then I also picked up this Hershey's sugar-free syrup. So they could, if they absolutely hate that, I'll use that maybe in smoothies or something for them and add something else to it. But if they really just want a glass of chocolate milk, this one wasn't horrible. It's got 3 carbs, no fiber, no sugars, 2 sugar alcohols, no protein. So it's 5 calories per serving, which is 1 tablespoon. And the ingredients are, you know, they are what they are. So that's what I'm gonna try. They also, I felt like they could use that for other things as well. If they wanted to put a little bit on their pancakes or something instead of syrup, I don't know, but I feel like that'll be a good replacement for some things for now. I got a 2-pack of cream cheese, some Italian sausage. I thought this looked interesting. I wanna try it so bad. It's smoked Gouda with bacon. So I got that. I also got these Laughing Cow cheese cups because I do still have some celery that I need to eat up, and I'm kind of burnt out on celery and peanut butter, so I thought that looked good, the celery in here. So I'm gonna give that a try. And then I got this for my daughter Pearl. She loves Slim Jims, and I don't know if this is a good substitute or not. You guys let me know if you've tried this before, or if you have a child or yourself that loves Slim Jims and you found something else that's better. So I got these ones. It does say gluten-free, MSG-free, lactose-free, and it is salami whip. So Old Forest, semi-dry cured, authentic European style recipe. It's got 8 feet of tender traditional salami with notes of black pepper and exotic spices. And it says 8 grams of protein. And then here are the nutrition facts if you want to look at that. So 1 gram, 1 carb, 0 fiber, 0 sugar. So I don't know. I thought I would give that a try for her. Then I got some cheeses. I got a sharp cheddar block, and then I actually got a huge thing of mozzarella because I am planning on doing some meal prep. I want to have some easy things on hand as we transition the kids to just a healthier lifestyle. And then I got a small one as well. I needed a lot of mozzarella for this week. All right, I also was perusing. I was looking at a ton of labels. I was in the store for a very, very long time. And I was looking at all the salad dressings, and because I like to have salads and my husband likes to have salads, but we love salad dressing. Like, we can't just eat a raw veggies like that. I don't know why, just we can't. So I saw these, and they weren't that expensive, and they are already like in the to-go packages, so my husband can take them to work if he wants. So I got this Tessemae's brand in the organic creamy ranch, organic avocado ranch, and organic creamy Caesar. So this one says sugar-free, and these two say dairy-free. And I'll just show you guys the back. And these were under $1 each. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but they're under $1. And I think starting next week, I will start telling you guys individual prices because I'm gonna make more time when I'm filming and stuff. So there's the back of that one. And then there's the back of that one. And then these were on clearance. So these were 3 for $1, and this one was 2 for $1. So this one is balsamic salad dressing, gluten-free, non-GMO, says 90 calories, and it actually has the ingredients on the front there. And then, oh, it does not have the nutritional facts. I looked at the nutritional facts in the store because it was in the box. So I can't show you that because I don't even remember. And then this one is the organic olive oil and lemon salad dressing. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, there we go, see the ingredients on that. So we're gonna give those a try. All right, so one of the desserts that I'm making that was actually sent to me, and you'll see that on the meal plan, the same one that I got the toffee bits for, called for sweetened condensed milk. I'm obviously not having this dessert. It's really just gonna be a fit for the kids. I'm gonna take a bite just so I can try it since it was recommended, but I was looking at the sweetened condensed milk, and this one is actually better than the, what's the name brand? Or the main one. You guys know what I mean. It's in like a red can. Anyway, so this one is non-dairy, organic, sweetened condensed coconut milk. And it's got 11 carbs and 11 sugars, but based off of the other one, this one is a better choice. So I got that one. Some ground cumin. I was out, I needed more. Also on the apple cider vinegar. Mark took one to work, my husband. He's adding it in his water, and I need one here. I use it in several different recipes. So I needed another one. All right, you guys. You see those stirs? So, good note is my kids love them in the water. But bad note is I leave them out on the counter by my coffee stuff, and so they can just get to it whenever they want. And the 3 little containers that I bought last week, all gone. They like squirt the heck out of it and would just use it all day long. So I was like, all right, that's not why I bought these, okay? So I'm really glad H-E-B right now has $1 off one. And that's awesome. So I went ahead and picked up 4 different ones, the same 3 from last time. And then the new one that I got is the coconut pineapple. So I got the orange again, the lemonade, and the strawberry watermelon. And I'm gonna keep these up in the cabinet where they can't reach and they have to ask me. And I told them they need to limit maybe like 2 glasses of their water a day with that. And then the rest of their water just needs to be plain, because I'm not gonna continually repurchase this over and over and over again, because I think that's kind of crazy. So yeah, at least they were on sale and the kids like them, so I'm not going to buy juice boxes anymore, but I can't leave them at their disposal because they like them too much and they use them all. All right, so I only picked up a ½ gallon of milk this week. What? So we went from 2 gallons to 1 gallon and now to half. I still have a half left over from last week because we're not eating cereal anymore, and I'm really only using it in like my eggs or in baking, really. So we'll see. We might go through it faster if the kids don't like this and they want chocolate milk, because this is what I do. I use, typical white milk, and then I add the chocolate syrup. So we'll see, but I am just gonna keep purchasing that as long as we're not going through it. So that was kind of interesting. All right, I did splurge a little bit on the kids' water bottles for this week. Typically we do pick up small water bottles for them when we are out on our property, or they are outside. They have access to the refrigerator on my parents' porch, so they go in there, and we don't like them to grab the bigger water bottles that my parents like and that my husband and I use, because they end up wasting it. They drink a little bit, they set it down, and then they whine about they don't know whose cup is whose and blah, 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 blah. So typically I pick up the small ones. These ones are a little bit bigger. They are 11.2 ounces. There's 12 in here. This was a little pricey. This was $10. I know, it was expensive, but it has Disney characters all over it, and if you guys didn't know, we are going to Disney. So I thought this would just be something a little extra special. We are under our 60-day countdown now, and the kids are getting really excited. We just put in our fast passes, so they saw some of the rides, and I just thought this would be fun for them, just a little special treat. And they really like these like flip top lids, so just every now and then pick that up. All right, these are the backup cookies that I bought since I've never made keto cookies before. So these are the Annie's organic chocolate chip, and it's just got 12 cookies in there that's already pre-done, and I just put it on a sheet and I pop it in the oven. So I'm going to do that. I got some of this fresh parm cheese instead of the typical kind. I don't know, I just wanted to give that a try, so got that. And then, all right, let me try to pronounce this. Shirataki, is that right? Shirataki? All right, my husband was talking about this. He really does miss noodles a lot. And he's not a fan of spaghetti squash at all. He absolutely despises it. And he's not a huge fan of zoodles either. So I need to find something just for his favorite meal, so he doesn't feel like he's really missing out, because it's more important for him to be low carb, low sugar than me right now, just because of his health journey. But I'm trying to find different things that he still can eat and not feel like he's missing out on some meals that I'm making. So I got the traditional white yam noodle substitute. It's 0 calories, 0 total fat, 0 sugar, gluten-free, no cholesterol. They are vegan. And I don't think there's any there are carbs. There's 5 carbs, But this is one serving, this whole thing. So I got that for him to try. He was talking about it. And then I also got this one either for him to try or for my daughter Paige if she wanted to. This is tofu shirataki, and it's the angel hair pasta. They had a whole bunch of different kinds. They had spaghetti noodle, and then they had different kinds of tofu, I think, like flavored ones. I can't remember. I just picked up these two. But this one has 10 calories in it and 3 carbs. So it's actually less carbs than this because it's the tofu, and then 2 fiber. So I picked up those. I don't know how they're gonna taste. They look really, really funky. It's like this noodle, fake noodle mixture, but in liquid. You see that? So if you guys have tried these, let me know. If you do anything special with them when you're, you know, incorporating these into a meal, I don't know. This is definitely a first for me. All right, I got 4 organic zucchinis. I'm really excited about what I'm making these with. Oh, I hope it turns out. I got an organic cucumber. I know, in my Trader Joe's haul, I said I'm not buying any more little tomatoes. But these kind of cutesy things get me every time. So these are called Sprinkles Tiny Mighty Tomatoes. What? How cute is that? So I thought I would set this out for the kids one day to snack on because it's just too darn cute. I got a Serrano Pepper. I use dill in a lot of stuff, and I've never bought a tube like this. I know, what is it, the cilantro is big with a few other people that I've seen do hauls, and the garlic from the squeeze tube, but I've never purchased it before. So I'm hoping this works and it tastes just as good because it was less expensive than the fresh dill. So this is just organic dill, and where did I see? Oh, the ingredients. So organic dill, organic sunflower oil, organic olive oil, and then unrefined Mediterranean sea salt, organic lemon juice, and then xanthan and guar, don't know, gums. So I got that to try. 1 red onion, green onions, some organic mint, and then I picked these up. These look good, just like at Trader Joe's where I got those apricots. These are very cherry plums. So I thought the kids and I could give those a try. All right, Xavier's for the hubby. He really, really loves the ginger root beer. I think the cream soda is his favorite. He cannot drink caffeine right now, other than just straight black coffee. I think he's starting to add that a little bit into his diet, but I can drink caffeine if I want to. So I really loved the cherry cola ones that I got last week. Paige and I are both drinking them, but they didn't have them. They were out at H-E-B. So I'm gonna try this one. I think it's supposed to be like Dr. Pepper. I don't know, so I might not like it because I'm not a huge fan of like that really, really fake tasting sugar right now. So hopefully I like that. If not, I'm sure Paige will drink it. She's definitely not as picky as I am when it comes to that. And then I have switched to the $1 million eggs, as Kira over at 50 Shades of Mom would call it. I used to make fun of her for paying so much for her eggs, and I watched The Magic Pill and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't buy my regular cheap old eggs anymore. So let me know your thoughts on organic versus non-organic, because they did have an organic that looked just like this. It was pasture raised, no hormones, no antibiotics, and it was about the same size, I mean the same price, but it was 12 eggs instead of 18. And we are a family of 6. We eat eggs multiple times a week. I use them in baking and we definitely go through them. There's no way 1 dozen eggs would last us. That would be 1 breakfast for us, because I make 2 scrambled eggs per person that wants them in the morning, if that makes sense. So if all 6 of us had scrambled eggs, that would be a 12 count right there. Anyway, I digress. Let me know your thoughts on organic versus just pasture raised eggs, because I'm still, you know, there's always more to learn when it comes to food and what you're putting in your body. But I did get 2 18 counts because my long spiel, we go through a lot of eggs. All right. That was all the food items. Just a few non-food items. I saw this shirt. It might get returned. I don't know. But it says Pizza Planet, and if you guys didn't know, this is the restaurant that is in the first Toy Story movie where the aliens are in the claw. So I got this for my husband to try on and see if he wanted to wear this when we went to Disney to Magic Kingdom, or maybe Hollywood Studios where the Toy Story characters are. It was $12, and then I did get the size he is now. I don't know, because of his health journey, if he's going to lose enough to go down a size by the time we go to Disney. I'm not sure. So I think we're gonna hold on to this with the tag and then see how it goes. So I thought that was cool. I did get a few things for the kids. We're actually redoing part of our house here where their like school supplies and toys are, and that's going to be an upcoming video. So I did get some stuff for us to have on hand here. This is not for them to take to school. So this is a squeeze sharpener for crayons and pencils. It's got the holes right here, but they're not open. You have to squeeze it and hold it. Maybe it locks, I don't know, but you have to squeeze it in order to use it. So we'll see if that's too hard for the kids, but I got that. And then my kids love to draw and make lines and stuff, and they were asking for rulers. I know we had rulers. I don't know what happened to them, but I thought these were cool. They flip down and they are magnetic. So flexible magnetic ruler. So I got like a boy version, and then I got a girl version. All right, and then speaking, they love to draw. They are stealing all my plain colored printer paper. So I got them their own stash, and that way they know they can pull from this, and I can just keep an eye on it and buy it when necessary, and I don't run out of my own printer paper when I go to print something. I know that there's gonna be paper there. So I got that for them. And then I got this because we are realizing things that are working and are not working in our home right now. And what's not working is some storage in the shower. There's just too many bottles laying around because it's 6 people in one shower right now. So I got this. Hopefully it works. We're not going to hang it like this, but again, this will be in a video. We're gonna try to hang it like this off of the rod. So hopefully that works, because that's 3 little baskets in one. So that is everything from H-E-B. All right, you guys, so time for the meal plan. This was July 14th through the 20th. I always start on a Sunday and go through to the next Saturday. So I have a few check marks on here. Those are recipes that I have definitely made. I'm actually filming this a little bit early, so we have a little bit of the week left. So hopefully we finish out with a bang and the rest of it turns out really good. But as you guys can see, I definitely change things around and move them. I just need a list to look at. So just because I have something on a Monday doesn't mean we're gonna have that on a Monday. I might wake up one morning and be like, you know what? Thursday's dinner sounds good today, and I switch it up and do all sorts of stuff. So we did make some chocolate chip cookies and take them to the neighbors. We had a great time. I did make sure to check with them and see if they had any kind of allergies, and they did not, so that was good. So I did make some keto pancakes, and that was a hit with the kiddos. I was a little bit nervous because they're so used to regular flour pancakes, but they absolutely love them, so I'm really glad. They also liked waffles, so I know that that is something that I can prep and just have in the freezer for easy mornings. For lunch, I do not eat salmon. I just feel like it's too fishy. I'm going to try it again. It's been several years since I've had it, but my husband did have a lemon butter salmon and zucchini for lunch, and he absolutely loved it. This has been my favorite, you guys. Cheeseburger salad or any kind of bunless burger. I am just all about that right now. It is so good, and I could eat on it for days. So I'm popping up a picture. You guys can see how it turned out. I also share some things on Instagram, but that is so good. I actually got this out of a cookbook, so I will have that linked in the description box. These Millionaire Magic Bars, actually, so last week I asked for you guys to send me either in an email or in the comments down below to type out a recipe so I can start trying things. And these Millionaire Magic Bars, I'm actually going to be featuring in an upcoming video, and the kids were super excited about these. So Autumn sent this recipe to me. Thank you so much, Autumn. All right, so for Monday, scrambled eggs. We actually have these several times a week. The kids absolutely love them, and now that they know how to make them on their own, they're constantly asking for it. So scrambled eggs is always a must. For lunch, this was one of Mark's lunches that he took into work. It was blue cheese crusted bone-in pork chops with tomatoes and green beans. This was an every plate meal. I will have every plate linked down below. My link gets you guys $20 off, and they are one of the cheapest meal delivery kits that I have found, and their recipes are always super delicious. So when you guys use that link, it also gives me some credit, and I am trying to give back to you guys also. Every time I get to a certain amount, they do send me free meals that I can send out to you guys. So if you haven't watched my back to school haul, you're definitely going to want to watch that to see how to get some free meals. So Mark really enjoyed that for his lunch. For dinner one night, I put on here hot sausage casserole. Connie actually sent this also, so I cannot wait to try that. This is one that I have not tried yet. And then of course I keep pushing this off and pushing this off, but maybe this will be the week that I make Nicole's coconut pound cake. So if you guys want to see how to make that, Nicole Burgess did do a video on it. It looks so good, and I I really want to try it. So I'll have her video linked down below in case you guys want to see that recipe. All right, Tuesday, I am hoping to, I have not yet, but I have several bananas in my freezer that I want to take out and make into muffins or banana bread. I haven't decided yet, but I think muffins are gonna be the easiest for, especially for my kids for breakfast. So I've got that on here. Homemade Lunchable, we've already had that. That's just easy peasy. All right, taco bites and jalapeno poppers. These are out of a cookbook as well and look really yummy. I showed them to the kids and they are excited to try it. I want to try my hand at making some keto bagels, so I'm hoping to still get to that. All right, another lunch. Actually, the next 3 lunches are from Every Plate as well, and one of them is spicy honey butter chicken with zucchini and sweet potatoes. This is something that I'm going to cook all 3 of them as soon as we get them delivered, and then that's going to be what Mark and I eat for the remainder of the week. So I'm really excited to try that. All right, so for dinner, we actually got a Home Chef delivery in, and I am absolutely loving them just by using them twice a week. The past 2 weeks I've done that, and it's been amazing. So they are a little bit on the pricey side versus buying it yourself and creating it yourself, but it's just the convenience. I absolutely love it. So this Chipotle barbecue crusted chicken with cheddar roasted cauliflower was really good. I actually took a picture. It was so good. All right, I put a couple different snacks on here other than the Millionaire Magic Bars. I want to make these creamy blueberry ice pops with the little ring pop container that I got from Target a while ago. The kids really liked when I made little lemonade pops in there, so I found a recipe for this and it looks really good. This is actually out of a cookbook as well, so I'm excited to try that. All right, I just wrote options for Thursday and Friday because we have several things, or we should, by the time I make everything, have a few different breakfast options on hand, and scrambled eggs is always an option. So lunch, cowboy skillet pie with long green pepper and jalapeno. Again, that's from Every Plate. Dinner, this is another dinner that I had the kids look for, and they said that this looked really good and they can't wait to try it. It is a pull apart pizza bread with Parmesan zucchini crisps, and we're using that with marinara sauce on the side to dip it in. It looks so good. It is very low carb, low sugar friendly, so hopefully that will turn out. Friday, last Every Plate lunch is going to be hotel butter steak with crispy potato rounds and green beans. Now, I am just watching my carb intake, really more my sugar, and focusing more on whole foods and still eating the things that I enjoy just in smaller quantities. However, my husband Mark is doing more of a strict keto just because of health reasons for him. So he will not be eating these potato rounds, but I think I'm going to see if the kids want these with some of their lunch too, because they really like potatoes as well. All right, this is a dinner that we made also from Home Chef. It was absolutely amazing and turned out really good, and it is the apple cider chicken with zucchini and corn. All right, Saturday, when you guys are seeing this, hopefully this is what I made this morning. Biscuits with sausage and gravy. This is a low carb, low sugar recipe as well. This is something that my husband absolutely loves to get anytime we go to a restaurant like IHOP or Denny's. No matter if we go for dinner or breakfast, he loves biscuits and gravy. So I really want to try to find something that he feels like he's not missing out and he's still getting some of the recipes that he has loved for years. For lunch, I'm gonna get my kids in the kitchen with me and we are gonna make some pigs in a blanket. And then for dinner, I put grill question mark because I'm not sure yet if Mark wants to put something on the grill. We do have plenty of meat options in our freezer for him to pick from, but it just depends on the weather. It has been like upper 90s and just miserable being outside lately, so we'll see. And then my mom's garden is actually doing fantastic and she has a ton of cucumbers, so she's been giving some to me and I'm like, all right, I need to do something with all these cucumbers other than just snacking on them. So I'm gonna make some kind of creamy cucumber salad to go with whatever we have on the grill. But that is the meal plan. Some meals we've already made and enjoyed, and some meals we are still looking forward to for this week. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this week's grocery haul and meal plan. I would still love it if you guys would give me dinner inspiration, or not just dinner, snacks, breakfast, lunch, dessert, anything. I may put our own little twist on it just because we're trying to do things a little healthier, but they do not have to be low carb, low sugar for you to send them to us. So leave those in the comments or email me. My email is in the description as well. Or if there's something that you would like to see the kids help me make, or even Mark, if you want to see Mark make something, let me know that and I will use that in our next meal plan. So I hope you guys like this new way that I'm doing it. Just makes it a little bit easier on me, and I'm still able to share the grocery haul and meal plan with you guys. So give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you join my community here, and I will see you guys in the next one.